Heyo. What the heck? I'm right here. I'm right here. halfway halfway through my little speech, I realized my mic was muted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just dropped a bunch of secrets and you guys weren't even able to hear them. Oh no. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to keep them to myself. This is the universe. This is the universe telling me that I should keep my secrets. You did it? You turned on YouTube? Yes, I did! I actually remembered! I actually remembered to turn on YouTube. Ah, it feels so good. OMG, I forgot I got your tab open for... What? What? You've had... Wait. So were you just shocked to hear me right now? I was like, what the hell's going on? You started to speak. Welcome! Welcome! And I late. Hello, Baxty, how are you? Wait, let's say hello to everyone. Hi, Chroma Bunnies, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Neil Steelzerg. Hi, Percy. Neil Steelzerg, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, it's been 10 months already. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, Neo. Hi, Bertham. ¿Qué onda, raza? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hi, Giuseppe. Hello. Glad she got YouTube on before. Yes, I scheduled it. I love when it's like important streams like this. I like to schedule them because then like it looks all fancy and it's on the calendar. Oh, I love it. You'll probably notice the accumulation of bugs over time. What? Bugs? What do you mean bugs? What kind of bugs? Is it the cute ones? Like the ladybugs? And the jumping spiders, or is it the nasty ones like the cucarachas and the what are other nasty bugs? Flies. I can't stand flies. They're disgusting. Even when you kill them, they have like red blood, and it just really freaks me out. I despise flies. Cucarachas, I'm okay, honestly. For me, even though I will kill them on sight, I think they're kind of cute. I don't want them in my house, that's for sure. Like I will do whatever it takes to kill the cucarachas, but I do think they're cute. When you look at them, they're just kind of silly looking with their giant antennas. They're just silly little guys. Where's Chaya? I'm here now, Giuseppe. I'm here. Welcome. Carols, Agony, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Sitting back and watching that sixth sun era come about in digital. Yeah. Let's see here. Hola, hoping y'all doing good. Doing great. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. We're talking about Twitch. Lol. Flies? I don't like flies. Hey Chaya, do you know anything about Bartolome de las Casas and Copalchocot and Xiuamoltli soap? I don't know about the soap, but Casas, isn't that the guy who wrote a book about all of the indigenous strife during the colonial period? Is he the same guy? I might be confusing him with another Casa guy. But no, I am not familiar with the Xiuamoli soap, but that sounds lovely. I need to get some of that soap and rub it all over my body. Hola, hola Pacos, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. What did Chaya say about cucarachas? I said that they're cute, but that I'll kill them on sight if they're in my house. I actually have a battle scar from fighting cucarachas, chat. When I first moved into the house I'm living in now, the previous owners, they were infested with cucarachas. They had so many. I remember I came to the house to kind of just like see how it's going, like how like the layout is. And I remember when I walked in there, bro, I still have a video. There was cucarachas just like, in Spanish se dice hirviendo, like estaba hirviendo de cucarachas. It was like running wild with cucarachas. Like every step I took, it was just like a sea of cucarachas. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And so the first month that I moved into that house, or this house that I'm in now, it was just a battle zone of me like spraying everything down with poison, with like the raid like killer whatever it's called, raid, right? It's funny, for the longest time I thought it was ride. I was like, oh, I need to spray some ride, but that's because my parents called it ride. And until I read the label, it was like, oh, it's raid. But I thought it was ride. But anyways, I have a battle scar because I was spraying down the entire kitchen. So every night I would spray down the kitchen. And we would make sure to clean up every single scrap of food. We would take out the trash, clean up all the dishes. We still do that just regularly. But like we did extra. We took extra care to like not leave a single crumb outside. So yeah, and then I would spray all the kitchen with the raid, and then I put a bunch of roach hotels. And then in one of the occasions, I was spraying raid kind of up in like the ceiling area, and some of the raid got in my eye, and it hurt so much. And since then I have like a tiny little red splotch in my eye. Like it's very, very subtle, and it kind of flares up when I like look at the screen too much. So if I'm like working all day on the screen, queso, thank you. About working all day on the screen, like I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll have like that red splotch in my eye. That's my battle scar. Thank you for the queso. Delicioso. Delicioso. Flies are funny. They rub their hands before... They're creepy. What the heck? Who rubs their hands when they're about to eat? Well, okay, maybe that could be cute. But, like, they're creepy. Flies are weird. I don't like them. Glitch released another pilot. Oh, what? Another pilot for what? Yeah, that's it. Yes, Chaya, ¿qué hongo me perdí? ¿Qué me perdí? Hola, Salient, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hello, custom reports. Welcome. Hi, Zetexpia. Hey, yo, how are you? Welcome. Not Chaya using the ride. I wonder if you still call it Vaporu. Dude, I still call it Vaporu. What do you mean it's Vapor Rub? No, I refuse to call it Vapor Rub. It's Vaporu. Did she already start to explain the time periods, or am I early for that? Oh yeah, we just started. We're having some chill chisme time. We will start on the periods, the Mesoamerican type periods in a few minutes. I just want to say hello to everyone and chisme out a little bit. Chaya loves queso. I do love queso! Not the chemical warfare, but yeah, I got chemical warfare battle scar. Do you have partially red eyes because you're a tail? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's a common sign for us tailed. We have like a red tint at the side of our eye. Mine is more subtle. There are other tail that the red tint is like right in the middle of the eye. I think one of the examples is my boyfriend, Ton. Where is Ton? ¿Dónde está Ton? Ton! I will show you guys my body pillow of Ton. Where is he? I can't find him. Oh no, did he run away? Is it? Oh, there he is. See? Look at his eye. It's more red than mine. Mine, you could still see a little bit of the white on the side of my pupil, but like with Ton, it's just like half of his eye. ¿Dónde quedó la Pokéball? Lo apagué, güey, lo apagué, porque no quiero que me estén ahí aventando Pokébolas mientras aquí estoy tratando de explicar la historia. Chat, es que hoy vamos a ser un poco más profesional. Today, we're going to be a little bit more professional, okay? You guys can't be throwing Pokeballs at the professor. Okay, you guys can't do that. Por favor, no avienten Pokébolas al profesor, okay? Now we just started stream. That's what the splotch means. Cool, cool. I'm happy I got here early. Yay! The glitch show is called Game Overs. Game Overs. Oh, I'll have to check it out later. Damn, it's like Chaya was made to be a tete. But see, it would have been cool if it was on the outer side of my eye, but it's on the inner side of my eye. So now I just kind of look, I don't know, it just looks weird. I don't like it. Figure that much, but also why not? Le quita lo divertido a la vida. Ore por mi libreta entonces. Iré por mi libreta. Ok, sí, sí, sí. Sí, porque les voy a dar un examen al final. I'm gonna give you guys a test at the end. Are you guys prepared for a test? I bet you guys didn't expect a test. Oh my gosh, is that Iván? Hola Iván, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hola, 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 mucho gusto en verte aquí. ¿Y qué pasa si saco 0? Pues van a reprobar. Les voy a dejar la tarea que vean el video que voy a publicar después del directo, ¿ok, chat? Porque después del directo voy a publicar la versión para YouTube, para que pues no tengan que escuchar toda la lección de 1 hora o 2. En vez de eso, el video yo creo que va a ser como unos 20 minutos quizás. After this stream, I will edit the VOD and put it up as a YouTube video. You guys could still look at the actual stream VOD, but I tend to get distracted during lessons, so it'll be a difference of like 20 minutes to like 2 hours. Señorita Chaya, hola. Hola, no quiero examen. Pues van a tener que tomar examen, cha. Nah, no se preocupen, es okay. Va a ser como un juego al final. We're gonna gamify it at the end. So you guys won't be like, you guys won't be flunked. You guys won't be like punished for getting wrong answers. It's just for fun, okay? Nomás es para que nos divirtamos, okay? Well, you're teaching during lessons, so you're not exactly distracted. What if I think about Quetzalcoatl's booty, and I start talking about Quetzalcoatl's booty? What if I start thinking about Itzcoatl's boobies? Then I'll get distracted and think about Itzcoatl's boobies. And now you guys are thinking of Itzcoatl's boobies. You're welcome. Ow! ¿Por qué me hacen bonk? Oye, luego veo el video de YouTube. Ando trabajando. Cuídate, señorita. Ok, Iván. Que le pases muy bien. Gracias por pasar. Chaya, wish me luck. I'm working all the way through 11:20. Bro. Ganbate. You got this. You got this. Bueno, para que no se nos haga muy tarde, vamos a empezar con la lección. So, we did start a little bit later today. We usually start at 5:30. Today we started at 6. So we're going to jump into our lesson now, so it doesn't get too late. Because I live in PST, so I know for many people, you guys are time travelers and you guys are on a later time zone than me. Hola Carlos, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hola Chankech, ¿cómo estás? Profa de tarea. Claro. Ok, bueno. Vamos a empezar con la lección. We're going to start with the lesson. So I'll be right back. I'm going to set up the lesson. So sit tight for like about a minute or two. And we'll see each other on the other side, ¿ok? Ahorita regresamos. Okie dokie. We are back, chat. Hemos regresado. How are you guys doing? Are you guys back? Are you guys away from the ads? Are you guys free from ad jail? Hola, Jose Mendez. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Are you late? No, you are right on time. We're just about to begin. Yay! Yay, I made it. Oh my gosh, is that Kika? Hello, Kika. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Guys, make sure to check out Kika. She's another Meso-American artist like me. So make sure to check her out. She's amazing. And she also streams on Twitch. Yeah! Hola. Hi, Atri Modem. How are you? Welcome. Oh, lol, we both gave her a shout out. Yeah, double the shout out for Kika. Go follow her now. Hi, Chaya, what's up? Caught Game Overs? I haven't seen Game Overs. I am interested in watching it though. It sounds very interesting. Game Overs. Very interesting. Oh! What did you do to me? What? Guys! Chat! ¡Apláquense! ¡Orden! Vamos a empezar la lección, chat. No empiecen. ¡No empiecen! Chat, tenemos que ser profesionales, ¿ok? We have to be professional. What is this? What is this about bombing the streamer? ¿Por qué me andan bombardeando, chat? Voy a llamar a la seguridad, chat. I'm gonna call security. You crazy bacas. Eh? Who followed? Oh, Chan Ketch. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. Un gusto volver a ver a la nuestra diosa glotona de estrella. Diosa glotona? Am I a gluttonous goddess? Excuse me? No, yo no soy tan glotona. De hecho, ahorita estoy en dieta, cha. Estoy en dieta. A screenshot just before the explosion. Hi, Dory, welcome. Game Overs just dropped today. I gotta watch it. I'm excited. I want to watch it too. Apenas empezamos, fui a guardar mis gallinas. Yay! Sí, apenas vamos a empezar, ¿ok? Ok. Vamos a empezar, chat. Apláquense, ¿ok? Pórtense bien. Chat, we're about to begin, okay? You guys have to settle down, chat. We're gonna start the lesson, okay? Don't be sus. Regular teachers have to deal with spitballs and paper airplanes. Cosmic deities need to deal with scans and explosions. How dare? I'm not professional, not crazy, now I would. No! Se paran la silla. Carlos! Siéntate ahorita! I'm gonna give you guys detention. Just you wait. Bueno. Today, chat. We will be learning about Mesoamerican time periods. Yay! Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Eh? Oh my gosh, Neil, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. And congratulations to Descatlipoca. Descatlipoca's here. Descatlipoca's here. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought it would be fitting. Lol. Also, W Tezzy. Yay, hooray for Tezzy. Okay. See. I'm getting distracted again. Okay, empecemos. This time for real, okay? Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we will learn about the major time periods in Mesoamerican history. You often hear me throw names around like the Olmec, the Toltec, and Mexica. Oh! Lotus Fun, congrats on the gifted sub, and thank you for the gifted sub. Sorry, last one. Mi gallo me mordió. Pero ¿por qué te murió? Thank you for the gifted sub, Neil. I appreciate it. Yay! Yay! So you guys will often hear me throw names around like Olmec and Toltec, Mexica, but without a timeline, all of these civilizations tend to blur together without any sort of context. So today, we are going to fix that. By the end of this mini lesson, you should have a better understanding of when these civilizations existed, how they influenced one another, and how Mesoamerican civilization evolved over thousands of years. That's right, chat. Thousands of years. We got about 3,000 years worth of history to like summarize in the next hour. ¿Cómo te puede morder un cara de si no tiene dientes? Okay, next slide. Oh, don't you guys like my little icons? They're so cute. Look at this guy has a flower. Okay, Chaya, stop getting distracted. Oh. Okay, before we continue, I just want to give a quick introduction. I am Cosmic Chaya. I like studying Mesoamerican history and making art of the culture. If you want to see more of my Mesoamerican content, you can find me pretty much anywhere, like literally anywhere with the same username at Cosmic Chaya. And also, you might notice a mysterious little icon here, a mysterious extra platform. I will announce that at the end. But without further ado, let's get back to the lesson. Okay, first and foremost, what is Mesoamerica? Do you guys want to do any guesses? What is Mesoamerica? ¿Qué es Mesoamerica? Wrong answers only. Respuestas equivocadas no más, okay? You guys have like a minute while I drink water. What the heck is Mesoamerica? It's an OnlyFans for each squad's boobies. That's true. I support that theory. Mesoamerica, is that where the tables are sold?
Yahoo!
Is Mesoamerica an instrument?
No, Percy. Mesoamerica is not an instrument. It's America de los Menos. Blue sky? Blue sky, interesting guess. Mesopotamic America, of course. I see. Es la América donde se hace masa. It's not. Es donde se mece América. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, let us look at the answer, or the most common definition, because your guys' answers were also very good. Mesopotamia's cousin. Lol. Okay. Mesoamerica is a historical and cultural region spanning central and southern Mexico and parts of Central America. It was home to advanced interconnected... Hold on, chat. I need to repeat that. I spelled in chat. Es que me equivoqué. Okay, it was home to advanced, interconnected pre-Columbian civilizations that thrived for thousands of years. Today, we will review a few of these civilizations and their time periods. We'll go in chronological order, starting at the very beginning. And when I say very beginning, like I mean it, the very beginning. When I was born as a black hole. And then after that, gravity started to pull in all this. I'm just kidding, chat. I'm just kidding. Alright, we're going all the way back to the Paleo-Indian era, or as I like to call it, the Ooga Booga era. The Ooga Booga era. The Paleo-Indian era spanned from about 18,000 to 8,000 BCE, marking the earliest presence of humans in the Americas. As the Ice Age neared its end, humans crossed the Beringia land bridge from Siberia to Alaska. And yeah, they just walked right over, chat. Look at that. They walked. It's like, oh, how did you get to America? I walked. Imagine. It's like, oh, like the Europeans had to take a boat to like get to the Americas. Nah, bro. The Paleo Indians, they just walked. They walked, bro. Yeah. One step at a time. Yeah, they just walked. They walked right over. I mean, we see some other routes here, like right here along the Pacific coastal route. So maybe some could have like sailed along the coast, but yeah, others could have, you know, just walked by. They followed the megafauna, like the mammoth, relying on a nomadic lifestyle with hunting and gathering as their main form of survival. This continued for hundreds of years, leading right into the Archaic period, or as I like to call it, the not-so-booga area. At this point, they had technology with their like tools and stuff. The Archaic period lasted from around 8000 to 1800 BCE. By this time, the Ice Age had ended and the climate began to change. The megafauna, which humans had heavily depended on, largely went extinct, prompting a search for other food sources. Fortunately, the warmer temperatures allowed plants to thrive, making them a significant source of nourishment alongside hunting. The shift enabled humans to support larger communities and adopt a more sedentary way of life. So here we see the Paleo Indians with their lovely tools. They were starting to build their canoes, and yeah, they were starting to kind of come together in larger groups. It's during this period that we see a lot more developments in tools, such as the at and the axe. So here we see the at, here we see the axe. We even see the emergence of small villages. It is here where the early foundations of civilization take place. And this leads us into our next time period. The pre-classic period, also known as the formative period. But you guys want to know what I like to call it? You guys want to know? Because I have a meme name for every single one of these. I have a meme name for all of these periods. So, what I like to call it is... It's corn! It's corn! Here we have Getsi with this lovely corn. Yes. Yeah! It's corn! The pre-classic period spanned from approximately 1800 BCE to 100 CE. Now, if you're like me and get confused about BCE and CE, just think about it this way. The start of CE is during the rule of Julius Caesar, the first Roman emperor. All good? All good? Got it? Got it? Got it? Did someone say corn hub? Alright, cool. Now here is where things get interesting and very serious, chat. I call this the pre-classic period. Oh wait, no, I messed up there. No, whoa, hold on. Redo. I call the pre-classic period the corn era because of how essential maize and agriculture in general was to the development of civilizations. I was actually pretty shocked at how different this era was in comparison to its predecessor, because we got corn and then all of a sudden, bam, we got pyramids, like whole ass pyramids. It's crazy. It's like, how does that even happen? It's like, oh yeah, check out my corn. Oh yeah, you like corn? Oh yeah, ya tenemos elotes. Sí, todo bien. Pirámides. That is crazy. Corn invented the pyramids. I believe it. I believe it. Long ago. You know, maybe they were right about ancient aliens, but it wasn't really like aliens. It was just corn, sentient corn, that just kind of instilled within us the wisdom to create pyramids. It's incredible. Wow. Thank you, Quetzalcoatl, for the corn. Corn are the aliens. But yeah, we got the pyramids, chat. It's crazy. Now, during the formative period, we see the emergence of the first cities. Our key players are the Olmec, here along the Gulf Coast. We also have the Zapotec in the Oaxaca region. And we have the Maya, settled in the Yucatan Peninsula, Guatemala, and Belize. Is it Belize? I always say Belize. Belize? It's not Belize, right? It can't be Belize. Belize. Am I saying it right? Is it Belize? Anyways, that was the Mayan territory. What? Belize? Belize? I have no idea. Chat, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Okie dokie. Of course, there are many other groups developing alongside them, but for simplicity's sake, we will focus on the aforementioned main three right here: Olmec, Zapotec, and Maya. First off are the Olmec. Their city of San Lorenzo is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, in the region, and it is here where we find the iconic Olmec heads. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? The beautiful Olmec heads. Oh my goodness. San Lorenzo eventually declined and was succeeded by La Venta, an even larger city with great influence in the region. So here we have a 3D model representation of La Venta. So we got our pyramid, we got like some sort of like plaza, we got all the little like the huts. So it looks really cool. So remember, it was San Lorenzo with the Olmec heads, and then it was La Venta, which was I think it was even like larger. Yeah, it was larger than San Lorenzo. So yeah, they be girl bossing. Then we have the Zapotec and their city of Monte Alban. Unlike the Olmec sites, Monte Alban persisted well beyond the pre-classic era. And lastly, we have the Maya. Even during the pre-classic period, the Maya were already constructing impressive urban and ceremonial centers across the region. One of the most prominent examples is El Mirador, a massive city deep within the Guatemalan jungle, known for its enormous pyramids and sophisticated urban planning. Like, look chat, look how beautiful this is! Look at that! Isn't that amazing? It's Lame Chaya. Hello. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat. Let me do a quick skim of chat. Let's see. I mean, most Mesoamericans believe water is stored in sacred mountains like Pew. It started the ball, so wouldn't you want more sacred mountains for more water, for more corn? That's such a beautiful comparison, and I could totally see it. In fact, I think that idea still persists to this day. Because I was talking to this like anciano, this elderly man from Mexico, and he was saying like, yeah, the water comes from the mountains, like it's stored inside. And I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. Un gringo accent way of saying it is Belize, like believe. What? Belize? What? Me dice hi Infinite, and also Almantas VT. Hello, welcome. Belize in English, Belize in Spanish. Ah, ya veo. You're my favorite streamer. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Humans really get creative when they understand that a lot of people could buy a lot of stones. Me encanta la arquitectura. A mí también se ve tan genial todo. Oh man, the man talking about the water in the mountains, I remember that. Yeah! Hi. Belize no existe, son los papas. ¿Qué? Okay, well here we have El Mirador. Another fascinating discovery is Aguada Phoenix, a site uncovered through aerial surveys of the landscape. Beneath the dense vegetation, researchers identified a massive artificial platform hidden within the terrain, revealing yet another large-scale Maya construction project that had remained hidden for centuries. This one, chat, was really crazy. Like right here, we have the overlaid 3D model, but the only way that researchers found this site was like they were looking at the topography from like an aerial view, and they're like, huh, that that area looks very like flat. Like it looks artificial. And so when they took a closer look, I was like, yo, this is like a whole ass Mayan city up in here. That had long been like undiscovered. So was this with Lidar? Yes it was. It was. Awada Phoenix by the Beloved. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool how people find this stuff. I hear they've been discovering lost cities with Lidar. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see more. That's so exciting. But yes, it was Lidar. Okay. The great cities during this period had many things in common. Through their interactions and overlapping influence, we see the birth of a unique culture that would be adopted and evolved for centuries to come. Major developments in the pre-classic era include the construction of large monuments, like the pyramids, the stratification of society via social hierarchies, the emergence of arts commonly commissioned by the ruling class, and the development of writing, religion, and calendrical systems. Oh boy! Neil, thank you so much for the gifted sub, and congrats on Kika. Congrats to Kika on getting the gifted sub. Thank you again for your support. I appreciate it. I'll repeat the last 2 bullet points just to make sure that it is recorded well. So we got, let's see, the development of writing and crap, I messed up. So we got the development of writing, religion, and calendrical systems, and the emergence of art commonly commissioned by the ruling class. And this is only the beginning. These civilizations only continue to evolve, which leads us to our next period. The classic period, or as I like to call it, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. And credit to Marshmallow on Discord for finding this perfect glyph. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure to join it, okay? Link in the description and in the chat. I love that. I know, I love it too. Isn't it amazing? Cinema absolute, exactamente. Absolute cinema. Yes. So this is the absolute cinema era. Now, the classic period spans from around 100 CE to 900 CE, and it has everything their predecessors had, but now on steroids. Like, it's crazy, chat. It like you thought this was cool. You're like, oh yeah, like what a beautiful city. Nah, bro, nah. Like that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. Our key players during this period are Teotihuacan, the Maya, and the Zapotec, who are still going strong in Monte Alban. Let's check them out. First up is Teotihuacan. The construction of its major monuments began in the pre-classic period, but it is during the classic period where this megacity truly flourished. During its prime, Teotihuacan was one of the largest cities in the world, eclipsing Rome itself. After all, it was during this time that art and architecture reached their peak sophistication. So like, just look at this, chat. Look at this. Look. Isn't that amazing? So that's Teotihuacan. It's so beautiful. This is a beautiful 3D artistic rendition of the site. But look at this. This place was huge. Look at all the casitas. I would be living like around here. Like can I call dibs on this casita right here? You guys see the casita? Like I call dibs on this casita because it's right next to this like mini pyramid. I want that casita. Oops. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how much they developed. Okie dokie. I love how pre-Columbian art is all stylized and stuff, but the colonial art is basically finger paint level. Oh, I know. Absolute core. Biggest city of the American continent before the conquest, of course. Oh yeah. It's insane how huge this was. The influence of this megacity spread far and wide, and it's interesting to see it reflected through art, architecture, and religion across the region. For example, Teotihuacan popularized the talud tablero architectural style, as seen on the iconic feathered serpent temple. The talud tablero style can be observed in locations like Monte Alban, Palenque, and many more. Additionally, we witness the rise of the feathered serpent as a prominent deity, which we can note in the Mayan city of Chichen Itza in the late Classic. They were indeed trendsetters and perhaps even conquerors, as it is believed they conquered faraway Mayan cities like Tikal. Isn't that crazy? Like, Teotihuacan. Oh man, I need to bring up the map. Hold on, where's the map? Where's the map? I lost my map, chat. I need to show you the map. Yeah, like Teotihuacan was around here. Do you guys see my little pointer? Teotihuacan was around here in the center. And like... it is suspected that they conquered all the way over here. How did they do that? How did they do that? How do you get there? It's insane. But yeah, such is the greatness of Teotihuacan. And then let me zoom in a little bit more at the talud tablero style. So I mentioned Monte Alban. Is Monte Alban here? Okay, yeah. Here we have like the talud tablero Monte Alban. Here we see it in Palenque. We see it here in Tikal, Tula. So we see the influence both within the Classic period and then even the cities that emerged after Teotihuacan. Okie dokie. The name Teotihuacan means City of Gods, which is fitting considering its splendor. Oh crap. Sorry, I have to repeat that. Chad, do you guys ever get like a burp that's just stuck in your throat and it's just like... Let me try that again. The name Teotihuacan means City of Gods, which is fitting considering its splendor. However, this name was bestowed upon it by the Nahua long after the city's demise. Teotihuacan started to decline around 550 BCE, most likely due to invasions and political turmoil from within. Even then, its legacy remained long after. And I think, chat, I messed up there. I don't think it's BCE. I said BCE, huh? I think, yeah, it's CE. I'm sorry. I messed that up. I'm gonna repeat that. So, Teotihuacan started to decline around 550 CE, most likely due to invasions and political turmoil from within. Even then, its legacy remained long after. The ancestors would run 50 kilometers through the jungle before Bro, they were so fit. Hola Jorge, ¿cómo estás? Gusto en verte. Hello, welcome. Hi Ashayaka, back in the good old days, not a phone in sight, just people living in a moment, making tamales and marching armies through the Sierra Madre and into the Yucatan jungle. That's crazy, like, the fact that they just walked everywhere. Like, they didn't have any, sort of, cattle animals. They didn't have any sort of livestock or animals that could like push or pull carts, so they just walked. It's crazy. Before Jesus. Yeah, I was debating whether to use BC and AD. I personally get really confused with AD. Like, something about AD just does not, like, register in my brain. So I'm like, we're just gonna use BCE and CE. And also, I was like, I kind of struggle because I'm like, when was Jesus born? But I think thinking about it like Roman, like pre-Roman, post-Roman, I think that's a little bit easier for me, at least, to understand. Common Era and before Common Era, yes, exactly. But yeah, that is Teotihuacan. Next, we have the Maya, who were at their utmost peak during this period. Unlike Teotihuacan, the Mayans spanned across multiple great cities like Tikal, Copan, Calakmul, and Palenque, just to name a few. Like, guys, that was just a few of them. Look at all of these little triangles. You see them? You see all these little triangles? Yeah, there was a bunch of Mayan cities. So they were definitely at their prime during this time. Just keep in mind, in this map in particular, there are some cities that are that kind of rise more in the post-classic era. But I think I chose this map because it just gives a good idea of just how many cities there were. Of all these sites, Tikal and Calakmul were the most prominent. In fact, they had quite a rivalry. Their influence was so great, they consolidated power around them like gravity. In the end, it was Tikal that emerged victorious over Calakmul. Calakmul looks so cool. Chat, look at that. Look at that. It's just like... You know what I imagine? I imagine somebody laying down in like a ball pit. Or like something fluffy. Like this looks like a person laying down in like fluffy trees. During the classic period, the Maya achieved incredible advancements in science, mathematics, and governance. They developed advanced mathematical concepts such as the use of zero. So if you see this little conchita, the little conch symbol right here, that is the symbol of zero that they used. They also established a divine kingship where rulers served as both political leaders and as sacred figures tied to the cosmos. The Maya also refined their calendars to great precision, establishing the long count calendar to track vast spans of time. And these histories, dynasties, and important dates were often recorded on carved stone monuments known as the stele. Is it stella, stellae, stellae? And it's crazy, chat. I looked up this picture. I just looked up stele in Canva. And it's crazy that it brought up a picture of the stela I saw personally in my trip to Yucatan. So I think this is in the I believe this is in Coba, the Coba site. Yeah, and it's just very interesting to see these carved monuments. Stella? Okay, Stella, got it. Stella. Now let me read it one more time. And these histories, dynasties, and important dates were often recorded on carved stone monuments known as the stela. Okay, we got it, chat. We got it. Stella! Dude, for a second I thought you were referencing FGO because there's a character named Arash and his noble phantasm is Stella. And in the game, you use Stella, he yells Stella and then he dies. So he's great for farming. But that word, Stella, just became a meme in the FGO community. It's just like, Stella! I wonder if FGO and the Simpsons were referencing the same thing. Interesting! I wonder about that too now. Okay, moving on. Finally, we have the Zapotec, who dominated much of the Oaxaca region during this time. Their capital, Monte Alban, was still going strong long after its origins in the pre-classic period. Their political and cultural influence only continued to expand following the decline of the Olmec. Y'all, this city is crazy. It was like carved into the mountain. It is seamlessly created with like on the mountain. And you see like these layers. Yeah, they just carved that into the mountain itself. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. Yeah, I had a lot of fun researching for this lesson because I would look up these ruins or like these archaeological sites and I'm like, how did they do that? How the heck did they do all that? It's crazy. Which city is this again? This is Monte Alban. The Zapotec city of Monte Alban. It gives Machu Picchu. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I suppose it can be similar to Machu Picchu. Yeah. Also, the rise of epic fashion trends for the Maya during the classic period. Ooh, ooh, I love their fashion. I just love Mesoamerican fashion in general. It's just so classy. Very, very classy, very beautiful. I have a particular what's the word? Um 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 I like the Mexica fashion in particular. They happen to be my favorite. It's just the Tilmatlis. Affinity? Okay, yeah! Yes, yes, yes. The affinity. I have an affinity for the Mexica fashion. It's just something about the Quetzalilpiloni, like the feather tassels, and the Tilmatli is just so gorgeous. It's like, can I wear one? I know it's for the dudes, but can I wear one too? Okay, so evidence of Zapotec influence can be seen throughout neighboring regions, particularly through their distinctive art style. The Zapotec also maintained trade and cultural exchange with the Maya, even adopting aspects of the Maya numerical system into their own traditions. So you can see it here. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is a carving of the Zapotec, and you could see the numerical system similar to that of the Maya, with like the stick and the little dots. It's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Tienen tanto estilo. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? As I was researching for this lesson, I was like, dude, Zapotec art is really pretty. It's very distinct. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like smooth and geometric. And look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. I need to work on my eye makeup, bro. That's some beautiful eye makeup. The dot and bar system was used throughout Mesoamerica, even from pre-classic times. They had that in common, but it's not a Maya borrowing. Oh, thank you for the clarification, Chankej. I appreciate it. Yeah, cause I know that they used it with the Mixtec as well, like the Mixtec codices, and also the Mexica. Although because I don't have a lot of Mexica codices, and I haven't looked too deep into Mexica archaeological art, I'm not too sure if I saw a lot of this like stick and dot system in their art. But yeah, once again, thank you for the clarification, Chankej. I appreciate it. Okay, moving forward. But sadly, all things must come to an end, and the wonderful cities of Neil, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Yay! Yay! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Chankej. Okay, I know, right? Don't be a scene, Squid Game, dun dun dun. Okay, but sadly, all things must come to an end, and the wonderful cities of classic period are no exception, which leads us to our next period. Do you guys hear the paletero? The Mexica and largely the Nahua peoples just use dots. It was part of the changes that came with the post-classic. Ah, I see. Got a gift to Chankej. They're really knowledgeable on this. I don't want them to run into ads. Oh, thank you, Neo. I appreciate it. That's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so our next period is the epic classic period. Not because it's epic, but because many of our major players went into a major decline. It's a relatively short period, but significant due to its unique circumstances. During the epic classic period, Teotihuacan had largely been deserted. And for the Maya, significant cities began to decline soon after Tikal defeated Calakmul, leading to widespread abandonment of urban areas. And lastly, the Zapotec capital of Monte Alban faced a downturn as they struggled for dominance against the Mixtec. So yeah, our key players, chat. Oh, they wanted to decline. It's so over. There are multiple theories as to why this decline happened. It was most likely a combination of all these factors, varying from region to region. Let's briefly review them. So we got the decentralization of power. So that means that there was more emphasis on smaller cities than giant megacities. We also have potential invasions, possibly from the Toltec. Topilsin, what are you doing, Topilsin? We also have environmental factors like drought and the degradation of agricultural conditions. And lastly, internal strife, conflicts within and against the ruling classes, rebellion. So yeah, a combination of all these factors. In summary, while the Epic Classic period is often viewed as a time of decline, think of it more as a time of major shifts. Not a simple "it's so over," but an imminent "we're so back." Which leads us to our next period. No, no, no. No, it's just a meme. But it's because I looked up this meme. Explosive D. I looked at this meme because I looked up "it's so over" memes. And it's like, in the midst of "it's so over," I found there was within me an invincible "we're so back." I thought it was just like a Korean or Chinese guy. Is that Kim Jong-un? I swear he looks like Kim Jong-un. That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna have to censor him in post. Explosive D. Welcome, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hello everyone. Hola Zeki, ¿cómo estás? No, Chaya. Nos van a bombardear. Híjole, no. Kakashla, my beloved, they forgotten you. ¿Qué? Oh, we'll get to that. Chanek Hedge. We'll get to that. There's a reason. I promise. Okay, so our next period is the post-classic period, spanning from around 1000 to 1521 CE. This is the last period in the Mesoamerican timeline. Sniff. So sad. So sad. But yeah, I'd like to introduce it with this meme. If classic is so good, where's classic 2? Oh shit. What? I love these memes. Shout out to Ash, my friend Ash the Mage. She's also a VTuber, chat. Make sure to check her out. But she is my meme connoisseur. I literally was like just talking to her and I'm like, hey Ash, like help me come up with memes for the lesson. So this was her idea. If classic is so good, where's classic 2? Oh shit. W Ash, classic 2 comes with the hat. Hell yeah. A turquoise hat, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okie dokie. The post-classic built upon the remnants of its predecessor, and it was also a period marked by increased militarism. Every state for themselves! Our key players are as follows. The Toltec, inheritors of the Teotihuacan culture. We have the Mixtec, rivals to the Zapotec. And finally, the Aztec Triple Alliance. And you know what they're all about. So let's take a look at them. First, we have the Toltec. As I mentioned before, they are considered to be the inheritors of the Teotihuacan culture. Bro, I keep on wanting to say Teotihuacan instead of Teotihuacan. What's the proper pronunciation? Teotihuacan or Teotihuacan? Because I first heard Teotihuacan, but then I was like, wait, no, wouldn't it be Teotihuacan? Now I'm like confused. Anyways, I'll read it one more time. First, we have the Toltec. As I mentioned before, they are considered to be the inheritors of the Teotihuacan culture. Teotihuacan. Oh, so it is Teotihuacan. Ah. Yeah, I thought that because with Nahuatl language, the emphasis tends to be on the second to last syllable. And since Teotihuacan is a Nahuatl word, I was like, wouldn't it be Teotihuacan? Okay. Good to know. Because when I was researching, they kept on putting the little what's it called? Not the tilde, the accent. They kept putting it on the can. So I'm like, okay, like is it Teotihuacan? Se dice como te salga. Teotihuacan. I'm Mexican. Teotihuacan. I started to get used to Teotihuacan because of like the Nahuatl. I'll do one more try, okay? I'll do one more try. First, we have the Toltec. As I mentioned before, they are considered to be the inheritors of the Teotihuacan culture. There, just for variety, chat, just for variety. They established their capital in Tula, also known as Tolan, located in modern-day Hidalgo. The Toltecs are often characterized by their militaristic culture and are traditionally said to have extended their influence across much of central Mexico. They were also said to have been great artists, architects, and thinkers whose legacy carried enormous prestige. But, do note, Toltec history is one shrouded in mystery and misconceptions, as we are seeing only fragments of it from both a Mexica and a colonial lens. We can do a deeper dive on them another time, but for now, these are the basics. And yeah, just shout out to, oh man, I forgot to write his name. But this is a really good artist. I think it's like John Dean or something. But yeah, look at the detail. Look at the, like, just look at the detail of this art. It's just gorgeous. Excellent. Beautiful. What? Yeah, isn't it beautiful? But yes, yeah, we definitely have to do a lesson on the Toltec, chat, because it's very complicated. It's very, very complicated. And you know, when I first started to study about the Toltec, I was like, oh yeah, like Topilzin, and like they came to ruin because like this Katipoca. But when you look deeper into the history, it's a lot more complex than that. It's hard to differentiate like myth and like history. But we'll talk about that a bit more in the future. We'll do another lesson on the Toltec. Okie dokie. Next, we have the Mixtec, or the Musabi as they call themselves. They were excellent artisans, metalworkers, and even conquerors. Hey yo, shout out to my boy Dachi! Dachi represent! During the post-classic, they rivaled the Zapotec and even overshadowed them. Their influence spread through the Oaxaca region and into Guerrero as well. They established great capitals such as Tututepec and even seemed to occupy the once abandoned Monte Alban. So as you see here, let me zoom in a little bit in the map. We have the Zapotec, and then we have the Mixtec, and yeah, they're it's basically like the Oaxaca region, but they're both kind of like, you know, kind of like pushing for dominance. Zapotec in the classic period was definitely more dominant, and in the post-classic we see the emergence of the Mixtec as the dominant ones in the area. Lindas nalgas de chico. Oh yeah. This expansion was thanks to their great warrior king, 8-Deer Jaguar Claw, which we can see here. Hey yo, shout out to 8-Deer Jaguar Claw! Yeah! Yeah, 8-Deer Jaguar Claw! My man! I need to draw him. Like, he looks so cool. Look at this guy! Look! Y'all, can we get a W for my boy 8-Deer Jaguar Claw? He even has the tail eyes. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. 8-Deer Jaguar Claw. He's cool. I like him. Fue un placer, Doña Chay. Hasta la próxima. Hasta la próxima, José Méndez. Hasta luego. Bye bye. Okay, so what is the deal with 8-Deer Jaguar Claw? He is the one who unified the Mixtec and conquered surrounding territories. He also had the support from the Toltec, having established an alliance with one of their kings. So yeah, the Toltec, they're like, hey yo, Jaguar Claw, we like what you're doing. We support it. Now, before we talk about the Aztec, I do want to note that the Maya were still around during this period as well. They just weren't as prominent compared to these rising stars. Some major Mayan post-classic cities include Uxmal and Chichen Itza, which we can see here. Now, finally, we have the Aztec Triple Alliance. Oh, I love the Aztec Triple Alliance. So we have the Aztec Triple Alliance, who rose to power at the tail end of the post-classic period. This powerful alliance was made up of 3 major capitals. We had Tenochtitlan of the Mexica, Texcoco of the Aculwa, and Tlacopan of the Tepanec. Collectively, we can call them as the Nahua. Technically, we could also call them Aztec when we're talking about that specific group of 3 cities. We could call them Aztec, even though people are like, oh, actually they're Mexica, but no, bro. Like, Aztec is the better word for that Triple Alliance specifically. As for the ethnic group, we call them Nahua, because they all spoke Nahuatl. He just Mixtec Max so much that the Cholula sacred city made him a ruler by performing the septum perforation ceremony on him, making him as a real ruler even if he didn't have royal blood. That's so badass. I love him. Guys, we have to do a lesson on him too. I'm like, bro, 8-Deer Jaguar Jaguar Claw, like, hello? Hello? Nice to meet you. Can I get your number? Okay. Proceeding forward. The Nahua people began their migrations from the north in the early post-classic, led by their great leader Xolotl. As they arrived at the central basin of Mexico, they assimilated with the Toltec. Over time, the Nahua populated the central basin, establishing multiple city-states who all competed for dominance in the region. In the end, it was the Mexica who rose to the top. After establishing the Triple Alliance, they dominated much of central Mexico until the arrival of the Spanish. Boo! Boo, the Spanish! Boo! I arrived late, but luckily I managed to watch the broadcast. Hi, Imakupoto! Welcome! Thank you for stopping by. Hola, Wesky fan, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. I'm in Mexico. Don't like the Aztec word, but I think it's okay. You know, I think the distaste for the word Aztec comes with like a misunderstanding of its use. If you are using Aztec to describe the Mexica, that's just straight up wrong. If you want to refer to the Mexica, just use Mexica. Like that is what you should be using. However, I tend to use the word Aztec when referring to the Triple Alliance because it would be wrong to call it the Mexica Empire because it wasn't. It was not the Mexica Empire. It wasn't even an empire, honestly. Because the way the Aztec Triple Alliance ruled, it was like a very loose style of ruling. Really, all they did was like they conquered pueblos and they would establish tribute systems. So they're like, oh yeah, like we beat you guys up, so now you guys have to pay taxes to us. That really was the extent of their dominance or their influence in conquered regions. And like I mentioned, it wasn't just the Mexica that did that. It was like the alliance. So to say the Mexica alliance, the Mexica empire, that's not exactly correct. And then I hear a lot of people being like, oh yeah, like don't call Quetzalcoatl an Aztec god, he's a Mexica god. I also disagree with that.
They ruled over the tri-state area.
The tri-state area! I love that! Oh yeah, even with like Quetzalcoatl, I tend to call Quetzalcoatl an Aztec god. Because if I call him a Mexica god, I think that really limits his significance as a god, because he wasn't just worshipped by the Mexica, he was like worshipped all around the area. So yeah, I like to use Aztec as a general term, not for Mexica, just general. Boo, referencing the Spanish. Imagine stinking so bad that 90% of the local population die when you land there. I know, it's terrible. Boom, Spanish, boo. Okay, continuing forward. And in 1521, their capital Tenochtitlan fell at the hands of the Spanish and their native allies, marking an end to the Mesoamerican timeline as a whole. Chat, can we get an F in the chat? Can we get an F? Can we get an F in the chat for Tenochtitlan? Tenochtitlan, Mesoamerica. Moment of silence for our boys. But yeah, post-classic, that is our final era in the Mesoamerican timeline, because after the arrival of the Spanish, the culture and history changes so much that it's an entirely new era altogether. So the post-classic, after 1521, that is the end of Mesoamerica as we understood it. Within the Americas. After that, the indigenous people, they continue. In fact, we still have their influence today. We still have inherited their culture and all the beautiful intricacies of their history, and they're still here. But of course, now it's just a new era. And that, my friends, was a summary of all the Mesoamerican time periods. Almost 3,000 years in one sitting. Wowza! Or more than 3,000 years. That's a lot of years. And we summarized them in 1 hour. That's crazy. Now, before we end, I do want to point out a few disclaimers. Now, the Mesoamerican timeline is very, very long, and it is very complex. As you can see on this map, there were many cities and groups, all with their own history and achievements. And I just gave you a very surface level summary of the key players. But naturally, I missed a lot of groups. Like for example, we didn't even talk about like the Purépecham. We didn't talk much about like West Mexico. We didn't talk about Cholula. El Tajín was also like really big. So there's like a lot of cities that had so much like depth in their history and had a lot of influence within their time. But if I described all of them, we would have been here all day. But yeah, that being said, I do hope this overview gave you a better understanding of Mesoamerica as a whole. And now that we have this understanding, we can do deeper dives in the future. Los Tlaxcaltecas, yeah, also the Tlaxcaltecas, yeah. I really wanted to talk about Cholula. Like, Cholula is so cool, chat. But I just couldn't like fit it into I couldn't include it in a way that would keep things concise. But yeah, there's so many. There's so many. It's got la nalgateca. La Gran Chichimeca would need its own stream. Yeah. Each of the cities could have their own stream, honestly. When Cholula yapping. I love Cholula. That was like Quetzalcoatl's town, bro. Like, Cholula. Okie dokie. For now, this concludes our lesson. Yay! Do you guys have any questions? I'm happy to answer them. While you guys pull up some questions, I would like to do some announcements. Are you guys ready? Because remember, I said I was gonna announce something at the end. I got some cool stuff. To show you guys. Yeah, it's time for some announcements. Can these be a weekly thing or bi-weekly thing, please? We're getting to that. We're getting to that. Okay, announcements. Okay, our first announcement is... Alright, I told you guys I was cooking something. Here it is. Here's the official reveal of the title. But we got a new mini-series coming up. It is titled You Are the Universe. I don't know if you guys can see the sketch a little bit. But yeah, I've been writing this mini-series for like the past like 2 months. The script is complete. The storyboards are underway. And here's a quick glimpse at some of them. Chaya and Ton, yeah, ayo! Chaya lore. Yeah, we're getting some Chaya lore. Yeah, I like to call this miniseries the front and back cover of a book. The front and back cover of a book. Or like the prologue / epilogue of everything else I plan to write in the future. But I figured this is a good way to kind of contain it in a nice little container. Okay, next we have another announcement. Yeah, that's right. We got the Harpy Hair Azteca coming up. Oh my goodness. So, if you guys have been following me for a while, you might remember I started this project back in 2025, I believe. So we started it, and I even posted like a little, just like a little animation of the first scene. But I put it in the back burner because I started to work on the re-debut stuff and then the Quetzalcoatl zine. But now, chat, now we're back in business. Ferret, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yes, so Harpy Hair Azteca is back in business. And yeah, I'm really excited, guys. This one is gonna be really cool. I don't want to spoil too much. Okay, like I don't want to spoil too much because it's like it's gonna be lit. Okay, it's gonna be really good. I promise you. Yeah, if you guys are itching to see more, if you guys are like, I can't wait, I want to see the whips now, I want to see everything now, well, this next announcement is for you. This is our final announcement. Here we go. Yeah, I'm launching a Patreon next month. Yippee! Guys, I've been wanting to open a Patreon for like ever, but I was like, no, like I don't have enough stuff. Like I don't have a... Thanks for the claps. Thank you. Yes. I was like, no, like I don't know if I have enough stuff, but I'm like, you know what? I think it's time. It's time to take the next step. So Patreon is launching next month, June 2026, and it'll be a place to have early access on things. So early access on like the storyboards, the work in progresses, the scripts. There will also be options for like extra lore and history notes that I don't normally like post. Like I feel like there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, I can't even put that on Twitter, you know? And there's just like nowhere I can really like post them. So I'm like, well, we're just gonna shove them into Patreon then. Yeah, and one thing I also want to include in the Patreon are these like presentations. So I'll always do the lessons like on stream. Like I always put them on YouTube for free. But if you guys want to look at the deeper like notes and like the scripts that I make and all the sources, I'll have that as an option in Patreon if you guys want to dive a bit deeper into the information. And then of course the developer journals. I feel like I write a lot of lore about like the characters and the world, and they're just kind of sitting in like my notepad. So I'm like, yeah, we should put those in the Patreon as well. But yeah, more information soon, and thank you again for all the amazing support. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Besitos, besitos, besitos. But yeah, let's see. Let me check if there are any questions. Let's see. Neil, you asked, can this be a weekly thing or bi-weekly thing? Yes, I actually was thinking of having it as a bi-weekly thing. However, it'll depend on the lesson, chat, because this one, I was like, oh yeah, I should finish it up in a week. Oh, dude. It took so long. It took so long to prepare. But at least, I will be making lesson streams at least once a month. At the very least. And I will aim for 2 a month if possible. Like if we have a topic that's like a little bit more like chill, then I'll be able to do 2 a month. But at least once a month, I want to keep doing this because it's like there's so much to learn about Mesoamerica, and it's like as I was researching this, I was like, oh my gosh, like we should do a lesson on this. Oh, we should talk about like 8th-year Jaguar Claw. Oh my gosh, we should talk about Cholula. So it's like there's just so many cool things that I want to keep sharing with you guys. I mean, if it ends up as a monthly thing, I'm good with that too. Thank you, Neil. I can understand how time-consuming research can be. Especially when you got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I'm like, bro, like I need to finish this animation for like the first episode of You Are the Universe and stuff. But yeah, at least once a month I do want to commit. I want to commit to that. Teacher, do we still have to do the test? Oh yeah, the test! Thank you for the reminder. Nice. Yeah, once a month is a good start. Don't want to overload yourself on projects. Exactly. I'm like, I think once a month is a good... It's definitely manageable. These are your best streams, these historical ones. Thank you so much, Atrimodem. Yes, I'd love to do more. Yes. Have you ever thought learning about the Aztecs and the Nahuas after the conquest and the evolution of their culture during the early colonial period? Yes, of course. Actually, since Tachi's story, Ishipla takes place after the conquest, I actually had to dive into that part of history a lot because I'm like, dude, what the heck was going on during that time? So yeah, I'm already like dipping my toes into that, but of course, like there's still so much to learn even before the conquest. So maybe that'll be the focus at first, and then we could get into post-conquest stuff. There's always that one guy. That guy used to be. Wait, which one guy? I second this. I don't want you to end up being burned out, please. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for thinking of me. Oh, toes. Yeah. Graniceros lore. Graniceros lore. Graniceros. But yeah, I hope you guys like the lesson. Oh, time for the test, chat. It's time for the test. Time for the test, chat. ¿Están listos? Are you guys ready for the exam? Let's go back to the chatting screen. ¿Están listos por el examen? Okay. Okay. We'll do 1 question per period. Okay? 1 question per period. So, first question. This one's gonna be kind of hard. Okay? This is gonna be hard. If it's too hard, I'll do another question. But what was the name of the land bridge that the Paleo Indians crossed? What was the name of the land bridge? Llegué tarde, pero a ver qué tal me va. ¿Cómo se llamaba el land? I don't know how to say land bridge in Spanish. El puente de tierra. Que utilizaron los paleo indios para llegar a las Américas. Yes, Beringia, yes, the Bering Strait, yes. Oh my goodness, you guys got it. Holy carp. I didn't think you guys were gonna get it because even I don't remember it that well. Yay. Let's see. Is it also called the Bering Strait? Let me see. Bering Strait. Is it called a Bering Strait? Okay, yeah, it's also called that. Okay. Neo and RT Modem. You guys got it. Puente Terrestre? I guess so, yeah. No, I will not be tested. I can't get college flashbacks. Estrecho de Bering. Muy bien, Imakuboto. Yes, you guys got it. Oh my gosh. Wow. See, I was like, oh, they're never gonna get this one. You got it! Congratulations, everyone. El estrecho? Oh, ya veo. Gracias. The strait is when it's no longer a bridge. Oh, okay. So I guess the first person to get it was Atrimodem, the Beringia. Yep, it's the Beringia land bridge. Okay, that was the question for the Paleo-Indian era. Now a question about the archaic archaic period. Okay, archaic period. What was one of the tools or one of the weapons that they created during this time? The Ooga Booga era. What is one of the weapons that was created during this time? I mentioned two of them in the lesson. Damn, I can't remember that one. Yeah. Ah, you got it, Atrimodem! Yes, the at. Yes! Atrimodem, you're on it! Hell yeah! That's a hard one. Yeah, it is pretty tough because I feel like we didn't spend too much time in the archaic period. I just kind of summarized it. But yes, the at is one of them. Yippee! Good job. Expos and at. Yes, you got it. Yes. En el periodo del preclásico, hace más de 10,000 años, aún está la edad del hielo, por lo que había un puente terrestre en el actual Rusia con Alaska. Ah, ya veo. Oh, Pleistoceno. I said preclassic. Pleistoceno. Muy bien. Okay, now we are entering the pre-classic period. What is the name of the first Olmec city? ¿Cómo se llama la primer ciudad olmeca? Donde se encuentran las cabezas olmecas. What is the name of the first Olmec city where we can find the giant Olmec heads? What is the name of the city? Any guesses? What is the name of the first Olmec city? Monte Alban? Not quite Monte Alban. San Lorenzo? Yes, you got it, Atrimodem. That's amazing. En Tabasco, pero no recuerdo cuáles son las ciudades. Or was it La Venta? It was San Lorenzo. La Venta was the second one. La Vendida. La Vendida. La Venta, Oaxaca. Oaxaca was the Zapotec. So Olmec is kind of along the coast. Kind of is it where Veracruz is? Around the area? Kinda? I might be wrong. But yeah, it's along the Gulf Coast. Zapotec is the Oaxaca region. But yes, the first Olmec city was San Lorenzo. And then it was La Venta. San Lorenzo came first, and then it was La Venta. Sadly, I think San Lorenzo's on Veracruz, not Tabasco. Keep going though. Oh, it is? It is on Veracruz? Wait, so I did get it. Wait, did I get it right? San Lorenzo's on Veracruz, not Tabasco. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Veracruz. Because I know it's like along the Gulf Coast. Okay. So that is the pre-classic. Now let's move on to the classic period. Okay, this one might be a little hard, but let's see if you guys get it. What is the name of the architectural style that Teotihuacan popularized? What is the name of the architectural style that Teotihuacan popularized? Hay un estilo de arquitectura que se encontraba en Teotihuacan y se popularizó por Teotihuacan. Talud Tablero! Yeah! Come on, guys, y'all can do it. Atri Modem is on fire. Yes, it is the Talud Tablero. I actually really like how that word sounds. Talud Tablero, Talud Tablero, Talud Tablero. Something about that. Sorry, I was working. Still sort of working. Professor Chaya. Hi, Tabineko-man. So I can't remember well. No word. Tlayuda tableta? ¿Qué? Talud Tablero. Yes, that was the architectural style of Teotihuacan. And we can actually see it in many other sites like Palenque, Tikal, Tula, Monte Alban. Talud Tablero. Very beautiful. Okie dokie, that is our question for the classic period. Now let's go to the epi classic. Let's go to the epi classic. Who were the suspected invaders in the epic classic? So one of the reasons for the decline of Teotihuacan and other sites was because of possible invasions. Who were the culprits? Or the suspects, I mean. Who are the main suspects for these invasions? Aliens! Macio Sares. Olmec. Talud Tablero should be revived for today. Looks really beautiful. It does. Percy. Chichimecas, Toltecas, not sure. Ooh, okay. I take the Toltecs. Okay. Any other guesses? So we got aliens. We got Macio Sares, Olmec, Percy. Percy, how dare you invade Teotihuacan? Why'd you do that? Chichimeca, Tolteca, Mexica, Proto-Canadians? Who could it be? Okay, are you guys ready for the answer? In 3, 2, 1. The suspects are the Toltec. The suspects are the Toltec. It's so funny because you know how when like there's a character that's like suspected, they put a censor bar in their eyes. I was like, I'm gonna put that on Topilsin. Hasta ahora sé cómo se llama el estilo arquitectónico, pues en efecto recuerdo que me lo habían mencionado en una visita a una zona arqueológica de Jalisco que tenía influencia de Teotihuacán, en especial por sus patios hundidos. Ah, muy bien. Oh, hello, the Ox PR Chai. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Ah, that's fitting. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Dang it, Toltec, I always get the confused for Olmec. LOL, Topilzin. Sí, ese Topilzin, no lo crean tan santo. Like, I feel like Topilzin is commonly portrayed as like, oh my goodness, like he didn't like human sacrifice. Oh, he was like such a saint. He was just a priesty boy, like altar boy. But no, he wasn't. He was not innocent, chat. He was kind of crazy. And we love him for that. Okay, so that is the post-classic period. Now let's look at the post-classic period. Oh, okay. Okay, I got one. What was the name of the great warrior king of the Mixtec? What was the name? ¿Cómo se llamaba el gran rey mixteco? ¿Cómo se llamaba? What was the name of the great warrior king that unified the Mixtec? Any guesses? Poor you, your head's gonna explode when you get to the Olmec Chichigevika problem. Huh? The post-classic period? To be fair, I don't do enough research into Mesoamerican history far back enough to distinguish the two. I'm sure if I really sat down and did a research for every one of them, I'd be able to distinguish them easily. The man, the myth. Ocho Venado? Yeah! The legend, the goat. Yes, the goat! Oh my gosh. Like, chat, I'm a little scared about this figure because I'm like, he's very interesting. And if I get like hyper fixated on him, it's gonna be so over, chat. It'll be so over for me. Like, I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. Ocho Venado, forgot last names. Chapulín Colorado. 8-year Jaguar Claw. Yeah, so Atri, Modem, and Baki got it. It is Ocho Venado. ¿Cómo sería? Pezuña de jaguar? Yes, it is 8-year Jaguar Claw, the great warrior king of the Mixtec. Yeah! Yo, I legit played as him in Fortnite this morning with Brad. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Chaya Mixtec hyper focus soon. I know! I'm scared because I have been looking into the Mixtec. Because of Tachi. Because I'm like, I want to do a character that's like not Nawa. I want someone like another culture. And so I chose Mixtec. The reason I chose Mixtec and not Zapotec because I was close. I was close to choosing Zapotec for Tachi. The reason I went with Mixtec is because the Mixtec are in Guerrero, and I was like, I want the character to be kind of like from my area, you know, because like my family is from Guerrero. So I'm like, well, the Mixtec were in Guerrero, so that's why I chose Mixtec over Zapotec. Even though for my family in particular, I think we're more like Nawa. We're more tied to the Nawa. Because we're like a bit closer to like the center of Mexico. We're not like on the coast or anything. But still, I was like, I don't want to do a Nawa character for Tachi. So the other option was Mixtec. And here we are. But I'm scared because what if I get crazy for 8-year Jaguar Claw? Like, you guys already know how I get with hyperfixations. Yeah, I think for the most that can be solved that way. There are some ethnicities that after years I still don't find clear distinctions, like many people call Chichimecs. Yeah, the Chichimeca is hard to like differentiate because it's kind of like a general term. Like Chichimeca really just means like nomadic people, nomadic like warriors that they're just kind of traveling around. But then Chichimeca can also refer to a specific group, like the Chichimeca nation, la Gran Chichimeca. So yeah, it can be confusing. Garra de jaguar. Okay, ya veo, garra de jaguar. Muchas gracias. Also, I forgot the yakis. Oh yeah, the yakis. Yeah, too late. Honestly, I love that you're representing different cultures in your story and not just sticking to Nawa. Yeah, I was like, I from the beginning, even before I had the concept for Tachi, I was like, I want him to be like not Nawa. Because I feel like Nawa get a lot of they get a lot of rep, which is good. It's good. But yeah, I just wanted to explore something new. I know about Quetzalcoatl. Oh, we love Quetzalcoatl. I love Quetzalcoatl so much. Como adoro a Quetzalcoatl. Es mi favorito. Quetzalcoatl is my favorite. I personally hope you can do a Purepecha OC in the near future. Yeah, probably. I need to learn about the Purepecha more. I was hoping I could touch on them in this lesson, but I was like, oh man, it's just gonna get too big. I mean, the Yaquis have the same connection with the Chichimecas along with the natives of Baja California. Baja California. Interesting. Oh no, my chat box is glitching. You guys are disappearing. Se están desapareciendo, chat. Se están desapareciendo. No, ¿dónde se fueron? Mis chat. Chat, do you guys wanna watch Game Overs together? ¿Quieren ver a Game Overs juntos? El nuevo pilot de Glitch? I wanna see it. Let's watch it. Oh, sorry. I wanna watch it. ¿Lo quieren ver conmigo, chat? I wanna watch it together. Oh yeah, honestly, I could just see it getting too big if you included the Purepecha here. Their language alone is distinct from all others in Mesoamerica. Yeah. Like even then, I cut out a lot of stuff. Like I was gonna talk about more like cities. Like for example, Cholula. I really wanted to talk about Cholula, but it's like, bro, it was a lot. It was a lot. I was anticipating having the everything done by like Wednesday, but I finished the presentation like I think it was 2 hours before stream started. So I was like, dang, it took a lot. Chichimeca is pretty much all nomads north of the Aztec domain, and there's tons of groups that are part of the Chichimecs. At some point, the Aztec would have been considered Chichimecs, if as they were. Oh, hell yeah. Honestly, yes, I could see it getting too big if you could put a picture here. Oh wait, I read that. Oopsie. Chaya, if Quetzalcoatl is your fave and mine is Tezcatlipoca, does that make us enemies? Well, Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca work together sometimes, so we could be good. We could be chill, traveling through northern Mexico. Why not? I watched the video in Spanish comparing the Purepecha and Aztecs. Really many parallels, including the Hummingbird River. Oh wow, that is interesting. I'm down. I love the Maya and the diverse Maya cultures, but I'm recently learning about so much more because of art. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like it's just a lot of history and it's so intricate, and I don't understand why there's not more people obsessed with it, because there's a lot to learn. Is this starting from scratch? I'm down. You should pair with the Maya writing if you're viewing only half the picture. I mean, they're frenemies. Okay, let's watch Game Overs together. Vamos a ver Game Overs juntos. Let's see. Give me a quick second while I open up my browser. Oops. And we're gonna watch good old Game Overs. This is exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Hi. Okay. Okie dokie. Let us watch chat. I'm going to hide you guys for a little bit. Los voy a ocultar por un momento. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna hide you guys just so we can all watch the beautiful what's it called? Game overs. Oh, I kept saying game overs. Game overs, game overs. That's so funny. I know how unstable sensitive YouTube can be with cover, so I'm not sure if streaming there would be safe. Oh, thank you, Neil. That's actually a very, very good point. So YouTube friends, we're going to stop the YouTube stream. For now, all we're gonna do is watch game overs together. If you guys wanna watch it with me, feel free to come by the Twitch stream. But for now, YouTube, just wanna thank you guys for coming. Gracias, YouTube, por venir al directo. Vamos a ver game overs juntos aquí en Twitch. Voy a terminar el directo en YouTube para que no me cancelen. I'm gonna turn off the YouTube stream just so we don't get canceled. Okay? Okay. I like to keep your YouTube bot for later. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and also the lesson will be edited and posted on YouTube. Hopefully by the end of this weekend. Yeah, if you guys just want like the pure lesson aspect, because I know I get distracted a lot. Okay, bye YouTube!